Hi, this is Chinmayi. Welcome back to our menopause series. Today I'm going to be sharing some basic facts and the possible symptoms of the menopause. Firstly, what does the word menopause actually mean? Well, it's actually two Latin words, meno meaning menstrual cycle and pause meaning to stop. Our usual meaning of the word pause means to stop temporarily, but this is definitely not the case. The first stage of this process is the perimenopause. How will you know? Well, the first sign is usually that periods become scanty or irregular, but there are a host of other symptoms which we're going to cover in a moment. The strangest thing about the perimenopause is that by the time you realise you're in it, you're almost through it and into the next stage, which is the menopause. It's a really good idea to visit your doctor when you recognise any of the symptoms that we're about to discuss, and have a hormone test which will confirm if you are approaching the menopause. Knowing this will give you the opportunity to explore so many options and be armed with knowledge, at least about where to look for support. There is a lot of choice, but it's not easy to find, especially when you are suffering with some of the symptoms. When you haven't had a period for 12 consecutive months, you're officially in the menopause. Yeehaw! What age does this normally start? Typically, menopause begins between 45 and 55, but can be as young as 35, and 1 in 100 women will go into the menopause before the age of 40. Usually, if your mother was early in the menopause, you are likely to be also. A woman can also go into the menopause and experience symptoms immediately following a hysterectomy. Some factors, such as smoking or drug use, such as chemotherapy, mean an early menopause for most women. There are also strong links and similarities between hypothyroidism and menopause, so it's worth checking your thyroid function at the same time. Thyroid imbalances can, however, occur at any time and not always during the menopause. So let's look at some of the symptoms of the menopause. There are 34 that are written about in articles all over the internet, but please relax, you're not likely to struggle with most of them at all. When I read this list, I didn't realise that some of them I'd experienced were even related to the menopause. And just because you experience them, remember, doesn't mean that you're going to suffer badly with them. Number 1 is irregular periods. This goes without saying. The menopause is officially characterised by no longer having periods. Periods may become scanty as well as irregular, and there is no cause for alarm at all. Number 2, hot flushes, or flashes as they're called over the pond. This is one of the most common characteristics of the menopause, but not everyone gets them, and they can vary in degrees of severity. Some women get them during the day and night, some of them only in the day, like me, and some only at night. Most women get them in response to something in particular, such as coffee or alcohol. Keeping a simple food journal can highlight these things easily for you to make simple swaps in your food and drink. Number 3 is night sweats. These are actually hot flushes, but at night. And because you're in bed, will usually result in a lot of perspiration. There are some amazing remedies that can help with hot flushes. You really do have lots of options. Number 4 is fatigue. This is obvious when you're dealing with some of the other symptoms, for example, night sweats and insomnia, and when you understand just what every part of your body is working through. Exhaustion can be physical and emotional, or both. Sleep may not be possible or helpful depending on your lifestyle, but it is important to rest whenever you possibly can. That is what Rest by Gardens, this channel, and its products and services are here for, to support you through times like this. Make time to meditate, relax and bathe. Number 5, water and gas bloating. I really feel the menopause changes what food and drinks we can take in and metabolize. It makes sense since there are a lot of hormones involved in digestion. I find I can't tolerate dairy anymore. But then when I thought about it, dairy is full of hormones, so it made sense that my body wasn't liking it. But everyone is different. Vaginal dryness. This is a common, but again, not a given, symptom of the menopause. It can be uncomfortable and make sex painful, but again, can be eased with some over-the-counter and or natural remedies. It's a sad symptom for a lot of women who believe their sex life is over, and that carries a lot of very negative beliefs and shame about the menopause. But menopause doesn't last forever, and neither do most of the symptoms. Number 7, digestive problems. As I mentioned with gas and bloating, the food and drinks we tolerated before the menopause are likely to be different afterwards. It's easily established and can be worked around like any food intolerance. It doesn't mean you can't eat certain things ever, just that you'll likely learn that they don't serve you anymore. The truth is that they are not likely to be healthy foods. So it's a great opportunity to up-level your diet and your health. I'll share my personal observations with you in another episode. Number 8, lower libido. This is not a great thing to learn, right? But I would add that it may not be a permanent thing, and for some women, their libido can actually increase. Yes, you heard that right. There are heaps of resources to help you honour this change. Number 9, mood swings. This is very common. Remember your transition through puberty? It's very similar, only this time you can witness your reactions a little easier, but they still happen. You're experiencing a big decline in estrogen, which can hinder the way you produce serotonin. Regular, non-stressful exercise and a balanced diet can help you so much. Omega-3 has also shown to reduce mood swings in trials. Number 10, depression. This was a biggie for me, and I'll be sharing my journey through the menopause with you in an upcoming episode. The severity of my depression through the menopause had me feeling suicidal on some days. And this is one of the reasons why I want to share insights, information, and ideas with you so you can sail through the menopause with ease. You do not need to suffer. Again, you have lots of choices. It is true, if you go to your doctor with menopause and depression, they are very likely to offer you HRT and antidepressants, and you are free to take that route if you want to. Use your intuition. However, you need to know that there are a plethora of alternatives that you can choose from as well. Number 11, weight gain. The one that everyone dreads. Again, it can be managed when all of the other symptoms with which you are struggling are helped out. I actually lost weight once I got my mental health balanced. But even now, when I don't take care of my mental health through my daily practices of things like meditation, my weight can increase quite easily. Lockdown was a classic example. Other symptoms that can occur but are less common are headaches, breast soreness, a hot mouth, joint issues, dizzy spells, muscle tension, thinner hair, I did have this for a while, electric shocks, gum issues, pins and needles, lack of focus, that was so me, lapses in memory, yep, had a bit of that too, itchy skin, anxiety, which can often go along with depression, but not necessarily, brittle nails, poor sleep, urinary incontinence, body odour, hay fever and allergies, heart palpitations, irritability, panic attacks, and osteoporosis. Oh my gosh, what to do? You'll be forgiven for thinking, OMG, I'm absolutely dreading the menopause now. But please believe me that it's better to have the information now and know that you have a choice in how you move through this huge change in your life. And I really want to end this video with reaffirming to you that everyone is different. Some women have none of these symptoms apart from the irregularity of their periods as they slow down to the pause. This video is to bring a still very much hidden topic out into the open. Menopause is 100% natural and normal thing, and can even be an auspicious time for your body, mind, and your spirit. Some of the topics you can look forward to in future episodes include hormone replacement therapy and other medical interventions that can help you and support you, supplements including herbs that have helped many women through symptoms throughout time, how you can eat and drink to offset some of the menopause symptoms, the spiritual journey, a parable that will really inspire you during this auspicious change, and more resources to help and inspire you going forward. Please subscribe to watch future episodes of this series so you don't miss a thing, and feel free to leave us a comment below. If you would like to get in touch direct, don't hesitate. Please send us a direct message on Instagram at rest_by_gardens. We would love to hear from you. I look forward to sharing more with you about this incredible journey called the menopause.